What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Sinistray1, and welcome to my exclusive gameplay for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Thanks to Ubisoft, they actually allowed me to play a remote event, meaning I was home playing this just a few weeks ago, so I am streaming the game. So if you see any differences in some of my movements, it's mostly because of that. However, the footage that you're seeing here is in the highest quality 1080p, captured directly from the machine the game was played on, so I want to let that known. One of the things that popped out to me during my short, very short time of playing Assassin's Creed Mirage was the look of the game. It feels like old Assassin's Creed, right? You're going to notice a lot of things in this that are going to remind you of Assassin's Creed 1, which I am super excited of, because I think Assassin's Creed 1 is a game that gets overlooked a lot because it was the first time that they tried this. It was a new IP, a new experience, and you're going to see this a lot in this game. There's a huge emphasis on stealth here. As you can see, I'm going in here, we're doing a few stealth moves here. One of the things to notice is the combat has been way more simplified, meaning that you'll now have this kind of one button press, obviously, to kind of counter the move, then you have an opening to do what you need to do. It's just a lot more simplified, and it's definitely tailored more towards stealth, so a lot of fans, I think, are going to really enjoy that. If I would have to say how this game felt, it felt a lot more like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 as opposed to Valhalla, even though it does still have the same style and look of Valhalla, and you'll notice that they're using the same aspects from Valhalla, but you will really feel that difference in the stealth, especially with some of the new target assassinations that you can do with your new special meter. I don't know exactly what they're calling it, but I got to use it a few times in my short demo, and it was really cool. Now, you'll notice some of the old staples from Assassin's Creed games are there. You can carry bodies. It means you can hide them. You're going to do investigation missions. You might even do a tailing mission. You're going to get some of that old-style gameplay in here, but here we're going to show you the brand new quick assassination target system. So you're going to need to build this meter up, obviously, and once you build it up, you will be able to chain assassinations together so you can take out multiple enemies. I only got to use this a few times, but the mechanic worked flawlessly, and it was fun. Obviously, easy way to take out, and I'm going to use it again here in a little bit. I'm going to have multiple videos showcasing some gameplay, but I only got to take about an hour and a half of gameplay. I was not able to really free roam at all. I was strictly prohibited from doing any of that. The only thing that I could actually really do was the mission that they had kind of laid out. So I will try to throw in a few videos to showcase some of the different stuff that I was doing while I was going from mission to mission, but I just wanted to let that be known out there. I didn't really get a chance to just travel around the city and do whatever I want. I couldn't do any side missions or anything like that, and I think you guys should know that I was not able to do that.
A strongly worded letter to the harbor master. He let a hairpin slip through their fingers, and someone is not happy. There is a scent on this letter, and a familiar symbol. El-Kululu. Looks like the harbor master is part of the order.
Those old-style missions are back again, where you have to do one thing, which can lead to another. So you have to take this target out, find more information that can lead you to having a better understanding of what you need to do for the next mission. And of course, the black box type missions are back as well, meaning that you're going to have this complete area to go over, multiple ways for you to take your target out, different objectives that you can do to get to where you need to take your target out. It's really, actually, like I said, it's going to make you feel like the old Assassin's Creed games, and I think that's what's something a lot of us were really looking forward to. Now, I didn't get really a chance to look at a lot of the menu stuff, but the menu is laid out very similarly to the previous Assassin's Creed games, as this is still built off of that same engine. So you're still going to get that same type of character customization screen when leveling up and doing your skills and all that. As you can see here, we cannot use our eagle. We need to take out a specific enemy before it will allow us to do so. So you're going to have to find new ways to be able to look upon different things in order to be able to make it inside. But emphasis on stealth is just so important. You got this like kind of round wheel that you're going to be able to use that you can pick different things like throwing smoke. And yes, you can throw smoke from rooftops down any way you want. You can throw it anywhere. Smoke is a big thing that you're going to be able to use in the game now. There is our main target for this little mission that we're doing right here. You'll notice that there are 3 guards up here, and we're going to use that brand new target system in order to take these 3 guys out. Now, another method you could do, obviously, is throw a smoke down there. I played this mission a few times, so I did different things. One time I did smoke, the other time I did this. And if you see any hiccups in the frames, it's not the game at all. It's just the recording, just to let you guys know that. The game ran smooth as butter, and I really enjoyed it. So you can see it slows down time, allow you to select the targets, and we're going to choose him for last. There you go. So from my playtime, there was nothing at all about levels of certain enemies, and I could not stealth someone. It seemed like everyone that I went up to, I was able to stealth. This is another really cool part. We have an Assassin's Bureau back in the game. It's set up just like it was in Assassin's Creed 1, where you're going to have to go to the rooftop to enter it. You see the symbol there, so you can go in. Like I said, you really get that Assassin's Creed 1 feeling in this. Now, what we're going to show up ahead is a cutscene. This was not a cutscene from my gameplay. This is B-roll cutscene that they gave to us as they're still working on the cutscenes. But enjoy the little cutscene gameplay right here.
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking. I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karch I remember.
It is your car no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready. The plan is simple. Enter the auction as a merchant wishing to bid on exotic artifacts. We know they want the hairpin, and we know they will be at the auction. They already let it slip through their fingers once.
When the hairpin appears, I will watch the crowd and make sure to obtain it. That will secure a meeting with this treasurer.
I am fully confident they will bid on it, whatever the cost.
Yes. I will gather as much information as I can about this treasurer before the auction starts.
For someone in their position, there will be no lack of whispers. The first feather without a head. It is your duty to find the right one. Do not let yourself get distracted. Focus on the mission at hand. It does no one good to linger on things that do not exist. This is real.
I understand.
Silence is better for the wise. And how much more so for fools. Habban muwaffaqan.
Do you think we need luck?
As you can see, the game still looks really, really good. I am very surprised and happy with how the game looks itself. This is the bazaar. This is kind of that level where you're going to have like freedom to do what you want. You you have like a target that you're going to be taking out. There's a few things, few objectives that you're doing, but you have to do different things that lead up to it. It's kind of like a system process, but you have many options to do. It was very long. This section here took about 30 to 40 minutes to actually do. And there was a few different like little mini things that you could do as you led up until the end of the mission. And it was quite fun. And as you can see, there's also things that you can collect throughout the areas and stuff like that. I don't know what they do. Again, we weren't really allowed to look into the menu system. We weren't allowed to do a lot of things because there just wasn't enough time. It wasn't that we weren't allowed to do stuff because they didn't want us to see it. It was because there just wasn't enough time. They didn't have a lot of time, so I was only able to get about an hour and a half into the game, and that mission alone took you about just that long in order to play it.
Kindly collect your item from my associate after the auction. Now, moving on. And we thank you once again for making the Dairatul Mal a success. May your purses be ever full and your heart ever longing.
Well, ladies and gents, there's my first look at Assassin's Creed Mirage. I'll have a video showcasing what the kind of the map looks like in this big, huge city, because what we have is a huge city to play around here, and it is absolutely massive. So make sure you get in your questions for me that you might have for gameplay. Let me know, and of course, thank you for watching the gameplay. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.